my friend, it's Pat Sloan here. We have the Jolly Bar sampler today and we kick off London Town. But before we do that, it is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Matey, you gotta add your Talk Like a Pirate bits to your day. It's a lot of fun. I'll link you down to the website, the Talk Like a Pirate Day website. It's totally fun. So be sure that you do that and you talk like a pirate a little bit of today. And in the Disney Dreamlight Valley game that I play, I'm going to show you my t-shirt. I had to get this t-shirt. It is Disney Dreamlight Valley Pumpkin Farmer. And you see it's Disney, so it's a Mickey pumpkin. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Like, in many games, if you're familiar with games, you have to get in-game currency that you farm or you do other things to gain the currency. So in the Disney Dreamlight Valley, harvesting pumpkins, and they're really cute, are a main way to do the currency. So I just had to get this. I'll link you to the company. I'm no association with them at all. This is a size large, so you know how big I am, or you can guess. Large often works for me, just if they run a kind of normal size. They also do a sweatshirt, and they have some other colors too. So, but I thought I wanted to just show up really well, so I got it on a darker purple. Okay, so you're going to talk like a pirate, but we're going to switch over. Our pirate's going to have some Christmas booty. Coins and gems and everything like that. Yeah, if you're in it, Disney Dreamlight, there's some incredible gems in there. They're just gigantic, and you can put them out, and they're so cute. Okay, let me switch to the other camera, and we'll just take a look at these blocks first on the wall. The blocks for this week are this row right here. Looking at the layout that you have, you can see the blocks from last week, the blocks from this week. Next week's blocks will go here, then the layout, then there's a piece to backing, which I'm actually contemplating at being its own quilt. Like they're two different quilts, so I can get two quilts out of this for charity. Thinking on that. But the blocks are gigantic. Gigantic. Here's my hand on that half square triangle. And they are just so cute. So cute. We're going to look at the book and see how they are in the book. This is a wreath. Can you tell? See the wreath with a little bow on top? Love it. Love it. And I've been keeping them in these Tula Pink giant bags because I can put the design board, the 18-inch design board in here because Barbara, our ambassador, suggested that. And Kathy in our community said maybe those wool mats would fit in here too. It's not real thick, but I might be able to get two of them in there. But I've been putting blocks in here, and there's the owl and then the dinos, and they both have those. Both of those are in stock again. So if you've been wanting one, they're just fantastic, and I keep them down here. They fit right in there for me. All right, let's look at the book. Here is one block. Do you see? Whoops! See how big that is? Look at that. They're gigantic. They're just so stinking cute. I cannot lie. I like big blocks. I do. I really like them. And what's cool on this is, let me just show you here with the wreath, is I really love this shade of green. So for Christmas, it's an olive green, and for some reason olive greens are my favorite, and so that's why I think I particularly like this line by Corey Yoder, which has olive green in it. The black, the red, the olive green. That's just, for me, such a great combo. All right, let's take a look at the book, and I have to do a shout out to Judy, to Judy in Florida, because she sent me a copy of the book. She ordered more than one, and so she sent me a copy. Thank you, Judy. So in the book, yes, there are quilt patterns, and that's what we're working from. You can see on the first page, let me just scroll you in here. On the first page, there are all the little symbols of the blocks. So you get an idea. Like here is the one with the wreath. Of course, they have the bow at the bottom. Is the bow supposed to go at the bottom? Maybe I have to rotate it. Here's the other block, I think, from this week. So when you come in here, then there was the present quilt. that was from last week, the present. And they all have names. So this is called Breakfast with Santa, is this block. Breakfast with Santa. So there it is as 4 together. And remember, this is from Jolly Bar, so they're all the 5x10 cuts of fabric. And here they have in the book, one of them colored so that you can see all the you know, like a real block rather than just the diagram. They have one real block made up. And then if you look at mine, it's that bottom one right there. And so you can see the way that it's colored for this sampler is that the center, it shows the pinwheel versus being 2 fabrics that sort of blend together like this. See the difference? And then look at mine. See the difference? So mine has definitely a crisp pinwheel in the middle because it is a light. It's not the same background. It's not that off-white, but it's but it reads much more. It lets that pinwheel really pop out. Okay, I didn't change it from close-up. Aren't you lucky? You got to see my face in close-up. Sorry about that. All right, so the next, let me get this. The next one that we're looking at is called Snow Angels. Oh, don't you love that name, Snow Angels? And here's the Snow Angel quilt. And we're using the pinwheels, those 3 pinwheels from here. I think that layout is so cool. And if you want to make this without a Jolly Bar, you could probably find really good scraps to make that up. Don't you think that would be cool? Very scrappy. You could do red and green for Christmas. You could do a baby quilt, you know, for like maybe yellow and pale green. It might be pretty, or lavenders. Oh, so many ways you could do that one. All right, so then there's the Yuletide quilt. That's what the one that looks like a, there we go. It looks like a wreath to me, and they actually have, okay, is there another page? No, that's it. Is that it? That's it. So they just show it split apart, like they don't show one with the borders tight onto the thing. But you can see they do it with 4 and then some borders on it. But here they put the bow at the bottom versus like mine, I stuck it at the top. See? Let me just flip it. See what you think. See what you think. I'm stuck. Of course I'm stuck. Okay. I don't know. Do you like bows at the top or the bottom? What's the deal there? I don't know. I don't know. What do you like, top or bottom? It looks upside down to me. Upside down. No. I like the bow at the top. I like the bow at the top. But you may like it at the bottom, like the Fat Quarter Shop does, apparently. So they like the bow at the bottom. We are all different. We're all different. So this is from the newest Jolly Bar book. And we have done this, let me get the front. We have done this before where we've done a sampler based on, you know, using a block from the different quilts in the book. So you get a chance to try the different blocks out and see how they look. So much fun. And I know it's a fast running one with multiple bigger blocks. And so just take your time if you're doing this one and, you know, you feel like, you know, maybe it's a lot, just take it twice, just do one this week and just do one of the big blocks and the pinwheels this week and extend out. Just let it sew a few more weeks on it, extending it out. However works for your schedule. Don't get so wrapped up. Because I think because of the book coming out, they wanted to run something so that you could have a quilt for Christmas. And timing wise, you just have to keep moving in order to make that happen at this point. In September, you got to keep things moving now to make the holidays so that you get to enjoy it. Okie dokie. I am going to pull out all the London Time stuff and the London Town fabrics and the book, and we're going to go to the other side. Before we look at London Town, on Saturday, it is Jelly Roll Day, and I can tell you that out of all the years that Jelly Roll Day has been there, I've maybe participated once. Once. And that was like 2 years ago or something. It's either doesn't fit my schedule, or years ago I was always out of town working on that weekend, so I was never even home to sew. But if you enjoy jelly rolls, there will be different stores, quilt shops all across the country that sew a project with a jelly roll on Saturday. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to look at fabric today, and on Monday we will sew the first block with the royal we, meaning I'm just going to tape today looking at fabric selections. I got to work through what am I going to do with what I have, how do I want to pull together my color palette, and then I will sew the block, do little pieces of that video, which will all be put on for Monday's video. So today is fabric. And first we want to look at the book. So this is a book by Nicole of the Cake Stand Quilts. And she does a lot of these really fun sampler type blocks, and I really, really love her style. She is in the UK, and she does a little forward in here talking about going to London with her boys when they were little, that kind of a thing. And she doesn't live in London, but going there. And my dad's wife is from the UK, just outside of London. Her sister lives near London. It's just in the suburbs. And here is the quilt. So what I want to do is just first take a little bit of a look about her fabrics. She tells you the fabrics that she used. She used a lot of Tilda fabrics, which are the one collection that I got. And what you'll notice here is she does have a bit of a navy and red. You can see it in the little soldier, a little navy and red, and then a lot of gold and sort of gray, some light blue. And then a little pops of like kind of a bluey green here and there. So the red, the navy, the gold, some gray, the bluey green, and the light blue. So that is sort of her color palette. What I'm going to do for mine is change it up just a little bit. I like the gold, but I want my buildings to have a bit more contrast on them, and I don't have these exact fabrics. I wanted to use just what I had already collected, and so we're going to take a look at that same concept. I want the heavy navy and red, and then we'll just see what else works. And I do have gold, so let's take a look. And our first block will be, this is the first block, Westminster Abbey, and definitely I might go with navy for this. So let's just see what I have. I have a group of cottons, which are some Tilda, and I have a little bit of cotton Liberty of London, and then I have this other bunch of Liberty of London, the actual Tanalons, which are the silky stuff that just is a random assortment and a random assortment of sizes. And a lot of them might be more novelty print kind of thing like this, which probably won't work. So we're going to take a look at what I have in there too. So for my Tilda grouping here, I do have a heavy, medium blue. I've got this sort of medium blue grouping. I have a lot of these that are sort of, there's another more medium, but it's got the red in it. And then these sort of lighter, there's an aqua, lighter backgrounds. I've got the reds here. I've got pinks. I've got a little bit of pink here. I've got this pink here. And I've got this navy or medium blue. So I've got sort of like more medium blue. I also have a stripe, this is a very cool stripe. I'm thinking of using that one for maybe the windows of the Abbey. I'm thinking that might be good, or I might see what I have in the Liberty of London stuff for that. And then the Liberty of London stuff, there's a lot of random colors in here, and so what I'm going to do, this is the cotton. So this is Riley Blake, who they license designs from Liberty of London to put on regular quilting cotton, not the Tana, so the pricing is like regular quilting cotton, not the higher priced Tana. But let me just root through the Tana a second and pull a few things out. I pulled a working subset. I didn't find a lot of big pieces of the Tana pink, so I have these, and I do have those few other pieces, and then I have these cottons, these 2 cottons as well. So I'm going to dump those cottons into this bin. But I have those pinks, and I did pull a few of the other golds. This is one with the little horses. There's one with more white background, and then that sort of golden color. And then in the blue range, I had these 2 packets. These were almost all gifts right here. Now I think this was a gift. This group here I got in one of the scrap bags from duckdilly.com, and then these were a gift, and this was a gift, that was a gift. So this is more of a green, but it's just so gorgeous. I'm thinking one of the buildings or one of the trees. One of the trees. Yes, 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 yes. When we get to the trees. One of the trees has to be with this gorgeous peacock fabric. And then I think these might be good. I can see about the buildings. I believe that fat 8s will work. Let me just check. And so I'm thinking that's what she wrote in here for this first one. Yeah, fat 8s. So I don't know what size these are. If I have enough to do the front of the building out of one of them, maybe not. They may not be big enough. They're in centimeters, so I don't know what that means. So I have to take it out and look. Okay, so let me just pull a rough draft. Okay, I think this is the plan. This was from the package, from this package, and I believe it will be big enough. I looked at the diagram that Nicole has in the book, and I believe this will be big enough. I will be very, very frugal. And this will be the sides here. I think, need some sew-in flips for the windows, but this will be the sides. These will be the windows with the vertical, with the stripes. I don't know, horizontal, vertical. We'll see. I'm going to do this more solidy look for the center part here, and then it'll have the same window, and then this for the door. Look at that. Look at that with a little strawberry, because it only needs a little square, so that'll be there. And then this will be repeat on that side with the 2 windows. And I believe I have to get another fabric for like here, so they're low contrast. She did hers kind of low contrast, but I need to have something for these units. And so I might have to dig around in my regular fabric to find something, because it needs to have, let's see, it needs to have a little bit of contrast, and not, yeah, that might be enough. That might be enough. So it's just enough so that there's some, definition, because there's actually, this is actually patchwork, all along here. So it'd be like going between, let me get a better picture here. Going between these 2 for all of that working unit. Yeah, okay. So I think that is the plan. I also put a marker on here that I believe I will use this one in the Tower of London, because it's got kind of that gray look that I think will be very cool. This I marked for trees, definitely. There's 2 big trees, and so one of the tree on either side. So 2 of the trees will be in that. Okay, all right. Now, I will be working on this and filming and showing it as I go along in the parts, in the sections, and for Monday's video. Okay, you're getting ready to pick your fabrics for your London town. Isn't that fun? Oh, I'm so excited to be doing this. I have to think on it though. We may end up just doing 2 blocks a month instead of a block a week. It just depends. Or, if it doesn't work out, I can't get them all fit in. It's just timing wise. We'll see. So I do have some super sweet things that came in the mail, and I want to share those with you. Let me just pull it up here. Paula in Arizona found this card for me. Look at this card. Look, mushrooms and owls. And I love the artwork on here. This was actually from Trader Joe's. It says from Trader Joe's. Now, I don't go into Trader Joe's very often. We have one here. It's small. The parking lot is crappy. I don't like the parking lot. And I hardly ever find anything in there I like. But now I need to go look for a card. So she sent me a yummy Starbucks with a Phoenix card. Isn't that cute? Mwah. And she has some West Virginia fabric she sent along. I know you said I've already closed that project up, but I'll squeeze it in the bag. You saw those bags. You know. Okay, this is from Carly in Pennsylvania. So pretty. So pretty. And she sent me a bunch of yellow squares for my lemon chiffon, which go right over here on the top of the pile. That way all of the ones that you send me get used early on because they're right on the top of the pile. This is from Mary Alice in Arizona. Got the Arizona thing going on here today. Look at this beautiful card. So pretty. And she also sent me a yummy Starbucks. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Let's see. I feel very spoiled. You all, I feel very spoiled. This is just today. I don't know how this stuff all accumulated. It's all sort of came in a day or so. This one is from Sandy in Florida. Look at that Florida card. That looks beach. And I am just going to have the best time with yummy Starbucks. So she sent me a pumpkin one. I keep all these. All the cute ones I keep because they're just so cute. And then she also found me some Jurassic Park, some dinosaur gummy bears. Oh my goodness. They look so fun. When Goomies ruled the earth. When Goomies ruled the earth. Oh my goodness. Yes, they did. And look at this. So sweet. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm just giggling. When Goomies ruled the earth. They ruled the earth. For those of you who are new and never heard me say the word Goomy instead of gummy, I spent a lot of years in Europe, and particularly in Germany is where I learned to eat gummy bears, and they call them Goomies. And this was back in the late 60s, early 70s. And so nobody here ate them. And that's how I learned what they're really called. This one is from Lori in Idaho. So look at this. Now note the arrow. That's where she and her friends went hiking. You go, girl. Look at you. Oh, wow. And she tells me all about the location. You did a wonderful job educating me on that park and what's there. Look at this super cute little card with a little bee on it. She also sent me some squares for lemon chiffon. I really appreciate them because the variety is very nice. They're going over there so they don't get lost. She found some super adorable sewing fabric. Okay, I'm going to show you the edge first because, so many of you write me. There we go. And look at the charms. The little kitty charms on there. Where are they? They're over here. See the kitty charms? There's 2 of them. I'm not going to undo them, but they're like painted, a gray and a turquoise kitty. And then the fabric, look how darling that is. Oh, so these sewing themed, something sewing themed. And look at these, some chocolates to try out. I am always up for that. Always. Yes, indeedy. All right. Okay. There's a couple of more. You all were just beyond cute this week. This one's from Sharon. She had it sent directly here, but it did have a note. So I don't know what state you're from, but yes, just sweet little note. And oh my goodness. Okay. Look. I have my own mushroom light farm. Look at that. These are amazing. Maybe I need to hang them in here, like above my door, like over there, like hang them. And be like twinkle lights in the evening. I'll have mushroom twinkle lights. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. So much fun. Let's see, this one is from Valine in California. And I'm loving the squares. So some more squares, and Then this is a piece of hand-dyed fabric left over from a project from years ago. And she says, maybe I can get some squares out of it. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That is beautiful hand-dyed fabric. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being so generous. That is wonderful. And then she had gotten some these little mushroom, they're like little cookies with dipped in chocolate mushroom caps. And she sent me a couple little bags of those. They'll be a nice treat. They'll be a nice treat. I try to just have a sweet once a day after lunch. That's it. But you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It keeps me going. Now I have to tell you, our wonderful friend Hee-Jean from Korea sent me a package, a sweet package from Korea. Mwah. And she is on our, not only on our morning chat on the video at YouTube, but also Hee-Jean is in our group and you see her gorgeous things. She also has her quilt in the Harrisonburg exhibit. She will be there on opening day, the first day the exhibit opened. She was able to come in, and she and her family that live in the United States will be there to visit it. And so she sent me a sweet note. Look at this gorgeous card with the whale. And then there's a few goodies, a few. Just a few. This is from the National Museum of Korea. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous scarf. Let me show you this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just love it. And so she has a few other little things here. This is from the Royal Palace in Korea. I believe it is a bookmark. Yeah, or a charm. I have to open it up totally and find out which it is. There is a gorgeous, look at this bag. The National Museum. Ah, I love it. National Museum of Korea. Wonderful. And then these super, these super cute little mushroom people. I love them. They are so adorable. At Christmas, I put out this house that I got at Target a couple years ago, and I like to put little things like that. So the house is about that big, and I put little things like this sort of in around it for decoration. This box here has an amazing tray. Look at that. Oh, you have spoiled me so much. These are just beautiful things. Just beautiful. It's like Christmas. It is like Christmas. Okay, she also found a few bags of these. Okay, I have to figure out what they are exactly, but they look like it's, I read somewhere there was some English, but I think they're honey. They're honey sticks. What did she, oh yeah, she wrote it to me in English. She wrote me a note in English. That's where I read it. So they're honey sticks, and you stick it, dip it in your tea with red ginseng. Ah, I can't wait to try that. That is so cool. And then, look at this. I have to open, I already opened it, but it is a vase, a mushroom vase. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So I see I can put flowers in it, put a couple of flowers. I think that'll look so cute in my kitchen. Perfect. And there was a goodie for Greg, and then one more for me. So she sent this for Mr. Greg. It is their fast train. It's a model. Isn't that that is so cool. He just loves it. He can't wait. We're going to put batteries in it now. We didn't open it up and do that, but put some batteries in it. And yeah, that is so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I think I know what's in here. I already looked. Yeah. I couldn't. You can't not look. So this is, here's a little legend for it. It is a coffee mug from Seoul, which is where she lives. Where you live, Hee-Jean, where you live. How awesome is this? So there, the star. I have a few from other countries, and And this is just, and from other states. I have a couple from other states and a couple from other countries. I love it. It's got purple inside. Purple. I don't think I've seen a purple one here in the U.S., but maybe you all have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. You guys have just been so generous, and you make my life, you enrich my life so much. I just can't even tell you. The notes, everything. And I know this is a bit long today, and I hope you're okay with that. So you get to see some of the fun, wonderful things. So if you're going to work on London Town with me, leave a note. Don't worry, we may end up just doing 2 blocks month, so that it takes a little longer, but it's not so crazy to try to get it all done in 1 week. And then if you're working here, of course, work on those too, the same thing. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.